morning, Mill. Happy Friday. It's Mrs. Jonas here. So excited to be sharing some great information with you. So as you know, in the cafeteria, we work with you about every quarter, which is 10 weeks, and we have you work to choose your lunch tables, and then those tables and that seating are locked in. So prior to COVID, we had lots of circle tables. There's a few circle tables in there right now that seat 8 students. Prior to COVID, that's what all of our cafeteria seating was. Starting on January 23rd, so in a couple of weeks, that will be returning. So the exciting news is grades 5, 6, 7, and 8, you will all be transitioning to those circle tables that can hold a maximum of 8 students. Right now, some students are at those circle tables, and then we have the longer tables that seat 6. And there are some times where you ask for a 7th, and we do allow it. 5th, 6th, and 7th, you will be choosing new seats. We will be writing your names down, and you will be expected to stay in those seats until the next time that we change seats, which is at the next quarter. However, for those of you in 8th grade, I think we are at the point where we want to provide an opportunity for you to show that you can absolutely choose your seats and move if you want to, and we're not going to lock in your seats. However, I do want to make it really clear that when you change your seat, if you want to sit at one table one day and another table another day, we're giving you that freedom. You are growing up, you're 8th graders, you are second half of 8th grade, heading into high school soon, so we're giving you a really big responsibility. From that responsibility, we are going to expect that your behavior in the cafeteria stays on point with our expectations. That means if in a few weeks I notice, or Mr. Lewis notices, your teachers in the cafeteria notice that your behavior is not what it needs to be, including once you sit at a table for that day, not moving to 8 different tables that day, if we start to see that behavior, then unfortunately we will have to go back to assigned seats. So 8th graders, I'm really excited to offer this opportunity to you. Please keep that in mind, that this is a big responsibility. It's the second half of the year 8th grade privilege, because I think we have 8th graders that can absolutely handle that. But the way you're going to respond with that responsibility will let us know if we can continue to do that. So keep in mind, so students, on the 23rd so that's in about 2 weeks, that's when those new tables will start. You will come in, you'll be working with your counselors 6th, 7th, and 5, 6, and 7. You will be working with your counselors in the coming weeks to get those tables all situated, and you'll be locked into those seats for the following 10 weeks. 8th graders, you could sit at a different table each day, but once lunch begins, you are at that table. We are not going to bounce table to table in there for safety purposes and making sure that everybody has a seat. And then the week after that, January 30th, Monday, January 30th, starts the official second half of the year, the third quarter in the second semester at Mill. We'll be officially halfway through the school year. So a lot going on in the month of January. I hope that you have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend. First Bills playoff game, so go Bills. And if you have any questions, of course, regarding anything, please reach out and let us know. Bye. I'll see you around Mill.
Good morning, Mill. I'm Henry, here with today's video announcements. And today is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is considered an unlucky day in the Western superstition. It occurs the 13th day of the month in the Gregorian calendar falls on a Friday, which happens at least once every year but can occur up to 3 times in the same year. Friday the 13th occurs in any month that begins on a Sunday. Let's take a look at what's been happening around Mill since we've been back from winter break. Congratulations to all our spelling bee participants. We started with 28, went down to 11, and got to our final 3. Congratulations, Melanie. Even if you were unable to attend the card making session earlier this week, you and your family can still participate. Drop off any cards and well wishes to Mrs. Quino at C8 by the end of today. Thanks for turning in, and go Bills!
As we have learned in the past, when everyone at Mill works together, we can accomplish great things. Hi, I'm Mrs. York, and I'm one of the art teachers here at Mill. I'd like to offer you the opportunity to collaborate or work together on a sculpture to display here at Mill. Many of you have expressed an interest in Art Club. It will begin in February. Let me tell you about this sculpture idea. Maybe you'll want to join Art Club and be a part of a team that assembles or puts together the sculpture. This is an example of the sculpture I think we can create together. The colorful objects hanging are plastic. Plastic is beneficial for our sculpture because it's waterproof. Maybe we'll consider hanging the sculpture outside. So this is where I ask everyone to participate. As you can see, we need a lot of plastic shapes and a rainbow of colors. I'm looking for donations. As you know, we humans are generating more plastic trash than ever, and very little of it is recycled. Plastics are littering our earth and can hang around in the environment for hundreds of years. So, why not donate plastic items that can be repurposed into a work of art? Here are some ideas of items you can donate. See if you can find them in the pictures. I see a pink and yellow cookie cutter, a yellow toy airplane, and a green lid to a food container. I see a pink letter A pink pearl necklace, and another airplane that is purple. I see a red butterfly cookie cutter, a blue fork, and red cherries, or is that a hair tie? So what can you donate and where should you donate? I'll be sending a flyer via Wits Mail to all of you with a list of things you can donate. Only plastic items are accepted. Look around your home for small toys that you've outgrown. Small sand toys like shovels or sifters, large beads, a slinky, small plastic animals, dinosaurs or cars. I noticed that the lid on my peanut butter jar at home is plastic and a green color. Once my peanut butter is gone, I'll add it to the sculpture items. Bring the items to Art Room E5. And please note, items you donate will not be returned to you, even if they're not used in the sculpture. Make sure the items are not too large or heavy to hang, and make sure they're clean. This information is on the flyer. And if you're interested in helping assemble this one-of-a-kind sculpture, listen for future Art Club announcements in the new year. Since Art Club begins in February, try to bring in your items by January 31st. I can't wait to see all the fun, colorful items you donate.